What if I told you one of Tuscany's most surreal towns doesn't have a square you can walk through, but one you can't touch? The piazza is a streaming thermal pool sitting right in the middle like it owns the place. No crowds rushing in, no loud energy. People have been drawn here for centuries, Lorenzo di Medici included, not for the entertainment, but for something deeper. And just when you think you figured it out, you sit down at a nearby farm. No frills, no theatrics. Because places like this don't need to impress you. They quietly change your pace without ever asking. Welcome to Bagno Vignone.
Ciao friends, buongiorno from Val C'Orcia. We are right in front of one of the most beautiful scenic spots here. This is right by the agriturismo Poggio Covili. Many of the iconic landscape shots that you can take are usually by some private property, like in this case. This is really beautiful because there is a straight line of cypress trees. The landscape doesn't get better than this. Today there is also a little frost. It looks like almost snowish type of scenery. It's really charming. All around us are the famous rolling hills, really beautiful. It's all agricultural lands. The beautiful hills on top of which are the famous little towns. This is reminiscent of the time when each town had its own laws and its own statutes, and they used to fight among each other, hence they chose the highest possible hills. And I guess that's also why Italians are really proud of their specific traditions, not only each region, one region from the other, but also each little commune from the other. We are very proud of what each single place can offer in terms of, culture, food, experiences, tradition, music, you name it. I never get enough, honestly, of visiting my country. It's really beautiful. I'm really happy for it. I'm proud. I didn't do much to deserve it. I was just born here, so come visit with us.
So we arrived in Bagno Vignone, and this small, tiny town is known for terme, which are thermal baths. This area is volcanic, so they have a lot of hot baths. We have been to a few in this area, Saturnia being one of them, and Bagni di San Filippo is another one. This is a very different kind of town. It's not on the hill, but there is a parking because the traffic inside the historical town is limited, so we parked right outside. The view from up here looks magical. It's like it's like a postcard, and it looks like a tiny little residential area. So I'm very curious to see what else is there. But then also here there's a Parco de Mulini. It's a thermal bath that is outside that is absolutely gorgeous. So we're going to show you that as well. So as you walk down to the Parco de Mulini, there's this hot water that's going down, which is lovely. Such a magical landscape with the Val C'Orcia in the backdrop, this hot water flowing, and this nature around you, so beautiful. And the winter sun is so sweet in Italy. It stays at the same level and then it sets. So perfect lighting all day long, which is lovely. I touched the water and it's really warm. Honestly, even though it's winter, I really want to enter in the water. So we found this area where you can see from the top the Bagno Vignone, and it's kind of fenced off. We got behind the fence just to see, but it's such a beautiful area. Behind me there is the actual park downstairs, but we don't know how to get there. We'll probably figure it out. But you can see from up here the water going down, and the rolling hills is so magical, so beautiful, and the water is so light blue and shimmering in this light is absolutely marvelous. It's really nice to see the view from up here, but the best way to see the hot springs is from down there, so we're going to take you there next. But before we do that, let's go to the town and see this other thermal bath that's very famous. It was never used for bathing, but it was always there since the Roman times, so we're going to go and check that out.
The thermal waters of Bagno Vignone were actually used from Roman times, and probably even before Roman times, from Etruscan times. And they were used for personal hygiene as well as to cure different type of illness. The square is really tiny, and I have to say it's really peculiar for me to see a piazza. There is not really properly just a piazza made with concrete and stuff, but it's actually a thermal pool. It's really unusual, and I think this is what makes this little borgo really, really cute and worth visiting. In addition, of course, to enjoying the spa. Another important historic element about this town is the fact that during the Middle Ages it became even more popular due to the fact that it's right by the Via Francigena. Via Francigena is this very long road that connects basically the Italian peninsula to England back then. So there were a lot of pilgrims that used to walk that route, and of course, why not? You can soak in these warm waters to relax and then replenish your energy and then keep going in the Via Francigena.
I love walking the small streets in these little towns in Italy. You see these gorgeous houses made out of stone with the green shutters. They look absolutely dreamy. And as I approach the piazza, I'm so excited because I've never seen a piazza with a pool from the Roman time inside of it, even before, actually. Wow, this is truly amazing. I didn't expect it to be this clear. The water is nice and you can see inside. And I think they were doing some works and they cleaned it up, so now it looks absolutely beautiful. It almost make you want to jump in and swim, but it's not used for swimming. What a beautiful, unique town center. This definitely has to be on your stop if you are in Tuscany.
Piazza delle Sorgenti is surrounded by beautiful Renaissance buildings, as you can see, and also a lot of restaurants and enotecas. Enotecas are wine shop basically, where you can sample wines and have some cheese, charcuteries and things like that. I have to say, for a tiny town, there are a lot of restaurants, a lot of options. One that came strongly recommended was Osteria del Leone, right on that side by the entrance.
All right, after exploring this beautiful little town, honestly, it's very small. There's not much to explore, but it's lovely. Now we sat at Ristorante Tramanda because of the view, so lovely. It's like you see the bath and the old homes around it. And we're going to have a quick breakfast. So we got some nice cookies, bomba alla crema, which is like a donut filled with cream, and our cappuccinos. And it's lovely because even though it's cold, the sun is hitting us directly, so we're warming up. So we're going to soak in the atmosphere here and be on our way. We are going to Parco de Mulini now on this kind of like paved road, but not asphalt, and it's in the wild, the nature, which is so beautiful. We showed you the park from up there, and now we're going down to get a closer look. I hope this is a one-way, because what would happen if a car comes? Very picturesque drive though, so lovely. All right, so now we're arriving to the pools. We drove like maybe 1 or 2 minutes and we are here. These are the free pools, which you can go into, especially in the summer. Now it's winter, so I don't know how cold they are, but it's such a beautiful place because you see the pools here, but in front of you are the rolling hills of Tuscany, which is gorgeous. I'm sure you know Saturnia. We've been to Saturnia as well, but this one also is very, very charming because it's completely in nature, and it's such a beautiful, gorgeous place. We're going up to see the view from further up. I like to see the mountain where the water has been going down and creating this lovely natural sculpture. Follow me. All right, you guys, with a little bit of a hike, we are here in front of a pool that is absolutely amazing. Behind me, you can see the color, the yellow color rocks where the water has been going down for years and years, and it created its own sculpture. It's absolutely beautiful to be here. Gorgeous place. You guys, I can't begin to tell you how beautiful it is out here. Just looking out at the wild, you see little towns perched on top of the hills, and you see this gorgeous water, absolutely clear water, and all the nature behind it. This is lovely. This is absolutely lovely. If this doesn't heal you, I don't know what would. Definitely, if you come here in the summer, you have to try a few of these termes that are all over Tuscany. But this one today, we tried it and it's cold, so we're not going to be jumping in, but absolutely gorgeous place. Now we're going to take you to another small town where we're going to have a Tuscan lunch. We're so excited, so hungry. And of course some Tuscan wine, which is the best. By the way, you guys, if you're liking what you're seeing and you enjoy watching our show, can you please make sure to subscribe, share it with your friends, make sure that people know about our channel. As you know, we love to show you all of the beautiful stuff that the world has to offer as much as we can. It's a lot of work to do this, so we would appreciate very much your help in getting this channel out there so that people can know about it, so that we can bring you more stuff. And with that, let's go to lunch.
We are at Podere il Casale. This beautiful restaurant is also a farm, and they produce their own cheeses, they have animals, everything is really farm to table. So we're really excited because the food is supposed to be really great and authentic and really organic. Buono, buonissimo. This wine is Frasi 2020 from a nearby winery called Capitoni. He won a few awards. I can tell that this is a delicious wine. We ordered two pastas. One is casarecce ragù di maiale. Casarecce, you will see, is a funky looking pasta, a little bit wavy, with ragù di maiale, so it's a pork sauce, really hearty and comfort type of meal. The second pasta is a raviolo. So not ravioli, it's just one raviolo, because it's a huge raviolo with ricotta di pecora, so it's sheep cheese, sheep ricotta, and other sauces and spices, and it's put in the oven, so the outside is a little bit crunchy. I can't wait to have it. And as secondo, we got roasted lamb. The guy swore by it. He said that it's his favorite, so we're really eager to try it, particularly knowing that the animals are raised here and they get to graze this fantastic grass.
This wine is really fantastic, and we needed this wine because we were so shaken up. We took this route from Bagno Vignone, and it was in between the farmland. I don't know if we were supposed to take that route, but that's where Waze brought us. And now it's good to have some wine and come down before we continue. I'm so excited to try this pasta. It's really nice. The pasta doesn't have egg. That's not what you feel. It's more pasta with flour and water, but it's absolutely delicious. The texture is nice. It's cooked to perfection, as always, kind of al dente, and I put some cheese on it. Salty, amazing. I like when a sauce is really cooked down and it's very concentrated. This is that kind of sauce, and it's really absolutely delicious.
In addition to this beautiful ricotta inside the raviolo, the top of the raviolo has tomato sauce and broccoli rabe. Wow. Oh wow. Okay. Delicious. The inside is soft with the ricotta, and the outside part is crunchy.
Ricotta in Italy is really nice, and I think this plate is very original and very different, so I really love it.
This bread is probably the best bread I've ever eaten in my whole life. I'm not afraid of making such a big statement. It's whole grain and the texture, the consistency, they're just perfect. It's fantastic. Incidentally, it reminds me of the Ethiopian dufo dabo. If you haven't seen our episode on Ethiopia,
Guys, the lamb is here.
wow, just wow. When the waiters told us have fun, we understood that something was going on here. There is a sort of a sweet and sour sauce, so it's a bit of a revisitation, if you will, of the traditional, simple, quote-unquote, Italian roasted lamb, and I don't mind it at all. It's really good. The meat is perfectly cooked, a little bit crunchy on the outside, and it melts in your mouth.
If you find a piece of fat, it's absolutely delicious too, because generally I don't go for the fat, but it's really, really, really good. I like that it's cooked to perfection. It's melting in your mouth. It's falling apart. I feel like taking it and eating it with my hand, but I'm not going to do that. Of course, I went for it. Did you think that I was not going to put my hand in my food?
And this beautiful jiggly cran caramel is made with sheep milk and sea salt caramel. So I'm sure that the combination is explosive.
I'm very curious to try sheep milk because I never did. Let's see. And I make crème caramel or flan at home, so I want to see how this compares. It's really, really good. It's not very salty like the salted caramel. I thought it was going to be salty. It's very creamy. It's very smooth. I know, Andrea, you taste a little bit of the egg. Me, I don't. Everything is very well balanced. I usually don't put milk in crème caramel or flan, but this dessert is amazing. And yeah, look at this. At the bottom there is more syrup, so let's try that. Perfect ending to an amazing lunch. But this place is not just amazing for the food. You will see the grounds we're going to show you. It's a functioning farm. They have animals. They make cheese. They make wine. So it's a whole thing, and it has one of the best views on the Val C'Orcia. With that, we conclude this lunch. But stay tuned for more.
Ale!
Hey!